pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mirad, podéis ver al sutil clarear lo que erguido se alzó cuando el sol se ocultaba y en sus franjas y estrellas en el rudo luchar sobre recio baluarte callando ondulaba y en la bomba al alzar su rojiza explosión en la noche dio a ver que allí estaba el pendón estrellado, tremola feliz en la tierra del valor y el libre país.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the darkness has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day's begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won.
Hey graduates, it's Mayor Brandon Scott. I want to take a moment to celebrate and congratulate you for the hard work you put in this year. We couldn't be more proud. I know it's been a long road of virtual learning and sacrifices due to COVID-19, but you stayed the course and persevered through it all. I want to leave each of you with a message, and I want you to listen well. You are ready to conquer the world. Your family, teachers, mentors have prepared you for this moment, and it is your moment. Celebrate yourselves. Thank your support systems and begin to gear up for the next phase of your lives. Each of you have the brightest of a future ahead of you, and I wish you the very best. I'm always here for you and look forward to seeing what greatness is to come from you.
We will now hear a message from Dr. Taisha Swintonbuck, Principal of Digital Harbor High School.
Thank you, Ms. Roop. Congratulations, class of 2021. Y'all know I don't know how to act. All right. Greetings, Digital Harbor High School. It is an honor for me to welcome our district leaders, students, staff, parents, family members, and our 2021 graduates to this special occasion. Before I present my remarks, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our senior class administrator, Ms. Lee, and your class advisors, Mr. Amin and Ms. Root. A special thank you to Ms. Ellis, Ms. O'Hara, and Ms. Wainwright, our school counselors and college-bound specialists, for their commitment to the class of 2021. And last but not least, thank you to the entire Digital Harbor school community for your work with our students and families this year. It has been my distinct honor to serve as your principal. When I arrived at Digital 2 years ago, I would have never imagined that we would have been met with the immense challenges we faced this past year. I have enjoyed getting to know each of you and learning your story. For me, to know your story is to know your strength. You see, you, class of 2021, radiate a story of resilience in a way that no other class can speak. In the midst of your culminating year of high school, you navigated muddy waters of virtual learning, hybrid learning, and the new in-person learning experience all in 1 year. You reimagined how to connect with your classmates, teachers. You met the challenges of navigating this new normal with Zoom links and Google Classroom. And as you sit here today, you have survived 100% of your struggles. And to be honest, the pandemic is just the surface of the many challenges you had to overcome to get to this moment. See, what I know about you and what I know about our great city is that you have prevailed against all odds. And for that, I am so proud of each of you. This is your moment. As you enter your next stage in life, I want you to stay true to who you are and who you want to become. Wake up every day recharged and ready to chase your dreams and realize your full potential. Fuel your fire with every hardship and every struggle that you have had to overcome. What we all learned during this year is that some things don't always go as expected. And guess what? That's okay. We also learned that it is in these uncertain times when we create the most beautiful testimony to our story. I know that you've experienced doubt. I know that you persevered through several obstacles and challenges. I also know that you have watched some of the people you began with fall along the way. However, you made it to this moment ready for new beginnings. You are the epitome of a survivor, winner, and future leader. More importantly, you are going to be the change that we want to see in our world. I will leave you with this. As you enter the world ready for your future, remember the difference between the real world and school. You see, in school, you are taught a lesson, and afterwards, you are given a test. In the real world, you are given a test that teaches you a lesson. No matter how tough the test or lesson, Digital Harbor High School, class of 2021, you can do anything. You are the embodiment of endless possibilities. Just because someone else may not have seen or done what you aspire to do, it doesn't mean that you can't do it. You are the perfect reflection of power, grace, and purpose. Walk into your greatness with your head held high, confident that you can do anything. I want to thank you for this opportunity to serve you, your families, and our community. I want to thank you for showing up every day ready to give your best. I want to thank you for believing in me. Your Digital Harbor High School family has given you all the tools that you will need to navigate this world. Class of 2021, be great. Remember that greatness is in your DNA. Understand that the work does not stop here. This is the first step in your life's journey that will propel you into a world of possibilities. Envision greatness in yourself. Seize every opportunity that you can to achieve it. Do it your way, the best way, the digital way. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Swittenbuck. Now, please help me welcome to this podium our class valedictorian, Miss Janelle Claiborne.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank family, friends, teachers who came to show love and support on our special day. I know it has been a tough year to be at home, staying 6 feet apart, and didn't spend our last year with our favorite teachers and friends. However, to see us in our caps and gowns today is very special because we finally get to celebrate with each other and finish our high school journey together. During my 4 years at Digital Harbor, I grew to be optimistic and confident. For example, I'm on this stage giving a speech right now. And when I was a freshman, I couldn't speak to hundreds of people. I would have chickened out and wanted no parts of this. I would like to thank Building Stuff for the opportunity to be with a program with students from different schools and talk to career professionals. I was shy when I started as a sophomore and didn't like talking to others. But over time, I learned to be independent and social. I would like to thank my parents, teachers, Miss Lee, and Miss Ellis for pushing me to the person who I am today. Thank you. But as class of 2021, we are a group of unique and intelligent people. But remember that we made history and that we made it through a zombie apocalypse. But I'll miss you guys, and I hope we see each other again. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Janelle. Now help me welcome to the podium our class salutatorian and class president, Miss Nia Warren.
Good evening, family. Good evening, families and honored guests. I am Nia Warren, class salutatorian, and I'm honored to welcome you to the class of 2021 Digital Harbor graduation ceremony. We did it, y'all. Yeah.
All right. We have a pre-recorded message from our guest speaker. There we go.
Hi, Baltimore City Schools class of 2021. I'm Kai Jackson, news anchor, writer, filmmaker, here to say congratulations on graduating from high school. This is a big day, a big event, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. You worked really hard. You survived a year of a pandemic, virtual learning, and just tough schoolwork in general. Taking the ACTs, the SATs, whatever it is that you've been doing, getting ready for college, maybe you're getting ready to go into the world of work, or even do some vocational training. Maybe some of you will become truck drivers and go off to cosmetology school. Whatever you do, continue to work hard, stay faithful, and remember, there have been a lot of people who helped you get to this point today. Make sure you thank your parents, your grandparents, your friends, and your teachers who've encouraged you, who stayed after school to help you, and who've been there supporting you all of this time. It's really important. Be good people in this life. That's one of the most important things that you can do. Now to introduce your keynote speaker. He's someone I first met when I was a young reporter in Baltimore in 1993 when I first got back to Maryland from traveling around in television. At that time, he was congressman of the 7th Congressional District. He left that job and became president of the NAACP. And now here years later, he's once again congressman of the 7th Congressional District. Would you please welcome someone who's worked very hard to fight for Maryland, the Honorable Kweisi Mfume.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. I'm Congressman Kweisi Mfume. It's my privilege and honor to join your celebration today as we honor you, the graduates, on this unforgettable milestone in your life. It's also an honor to be a part of the network of your family and your friends who are beaming with pride right now because you have made it to this point. Your graduation, in many ways, is their graduation as well. So let me begin by acknowledging and thanking the teachers in the city public school system whose ongoing devotion to their profession never ceases to amaze me. Your daily dedication has made this day possible for so many of the students and their families, and we say thank you. In addition, I'd like to recognize Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott, Council President Mosby, CEO Dr. Sonia Santelises, and Chairwoman Linda Chania, as well as the entire Board of School Commissioners, and of course, TV anchor Kai Jackson, for his steadfast professionalism and for his very gracious remarks. Students, in just a few moments, your titles will go from being seniors to being graduates. The theme for your graduation is, quote, virtually possible, and it is clearly a reference to the fact that this graduation and most of your learning for over the last year has been conducted online. You know, it's been more than 100 years since anyone has faced the odds that you faced to be able to walk across the stage and to finally get your diploma. We live in a world where governments were shut down, school buildings were unavailable for most of the time, and student activities were put on pause. Jobs were lost by our family members, and even churches, mosques, and synagogues were not open for us to pray in or to worship in. Seniors, none of you asked for this. None of you would have ever expected it to be the case, but it happened. And guess what? The great class of 2021 held together. You won. You are here. You set a goal and you achieved it. And now you're ready to take that next step in life. And we need you now more than ever to grab the opportunities that come before you to make America better than the way you found it. That's why your generation is so important. That's why many of you in this generation are going to do great things. And that's why no hardship can stop you. I didn't have a high school graduation. My mother died in my arms when I was 16 years old, and I had to drop out of school 2 weeks later to take jobs to find a way to put food on the table for my 3 younger sisters. We were poor, we were homeless for a while, and we had almost given up. And then I learned, like a lot of you, that it's not how you start in life that counts. It's how you finish. I enrolled at a training center, earned an equivalency diploma, then graduated from Baltimore Community College, Morgan State University, and then Johns Hopkins University. I got elected to the city council and then got elected to Congress and became president of the NAACP and was reelected to Congress again last year after the death of my lifelong friend, Elijah Cummings. Now, why am I sharing all of this with you? I'm sharing it because I don't want you to let anything stop you from being the best you can. Seniors, all of you know somebody that was shot and killed in our streets because of gun violence and who are not graduating here with you today. Think of them quietly for a moment right now and know that that could have been you, but that God was on your side. So as you celebrate this happy moment, promise me, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, that you will be safe, that you will think before you act, and that you will stay away from people and places that are not right and that you know are not right. We all love you, and we want you to be the best, but you must love yourself also, and know that God wanted to make you so special that he only made one of you. So to the great class of 2021, look around you and be happy today. Give your classmates one final smile, and for some of them you will never see again. And know that this one thing is true, that as long as you live, you will always remember this day, the day that you graduated from high school and became the men and the women of the future. So my best shout out to all of you. Thank you for allowing me to share your special day, and congratulations.
Please help me welcome back to the podium Dr. Swinton Buck for the recommendation of the class of 2021.
In recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as principal of Digital Harbor High School, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of both the Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. I take pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Chief Jeremy Grant Skinner of our Human Capital Officer.
Thank you, Dr. Swinton Buck. Good evening. Acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by the principal and by the authority vested in me as Chief Human Capital Officer, I take pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2021 for the conferring of diplomas and certificates. And I have the honor of presenting to you Jeanette Richardson, Vice Chair of the Baltimore City Board of School Commissioners.
So class of 21, are you ready? Okay, in recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal, and the acknowledgement of the Chief Human Capital Officer, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as Vice Chair of the Baltimore City Board of School Commissioners, I take great pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2021 for the conferring of high school diplomas and certificates. Congratulations, class.
Okay, so please help me welcome up Miss Althea Ellis, who is going to start reading your names, and the moment that all of you have been waiting for is just about to happen.
2021, it is now time to officially confer your high school diploma. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2021. Miss Janelle Claiborne, valedictorian. Miss Nia Warren, our salutatorian. Jose David Acosta Breve. James Rollin Acton. Dareem Isaiah Adams. Yoni Jose Aguilar Guerva. Miss Habiba Ahmed Rashid Alameri. Muhammad Alazimi. Jafar Musa Albarami. Taha Muhammad Rashad Albana. Mr. Gary Montez Allen. Mr. Connor Almeida. Senorita Brenda Johanna Arivelo. Brian Antonio Arevalo Ramos. Miss Tony Jahira Armwood. Asia Jakia Baker. As we say, Assalamu alaikum, Miss Asiatu Balde. Kyria Rayana Barfield. Woo! Mr. Kasim Tyshawn Baston. Woo! Doc. Anaja Serenity Bates. Michaela Aaron Beal. And God bless us, Miss Heaven LaRae Bell. What? Jafar Michael Blake. Raul Antonio Blanco Maltez. Joelle Rakia Brown. Mr. Gerard Michael Burrell. Nazareth Dariela Bustillo Uyo. Money Man. Scholarships. Mr. Lionel Nicholas Campbell Walton. Come on. Woo! Mr. Eric Roberto Canis. Kevin Alfredo Castillo Rivera. Mr. Victor Alejandro Cervantes Alves. Trinidad. Mr. Tasai Ashar Charles. Mr. Jermaine Despair Childs. Yakari Shakti Cortez Hernandez. Mr. Gregory Wayne Covington III. Mr. Jacob Michael Kerbeam. Miss Maribella Davia Bernal. Congratulations, Maribella. Mr. Gabrielle Isaiah Dawkins. Miss Bernice Bianca Delcil Delgado. Miss Logan Kanaya DeShazo. Mr. Nicholas Alexander DeVault. Miss Davy Asuseli Diaz Limos. Come on, y'all. Miss Brittany Diaz Santana. Miss Alondra Dominguez Torres. Woo! Ma'am, Janasia Nedra Du Bois. I thought you had a dance. One of our Latin queens, earning the highest number of service learning hours, Senorita Montserrat Enriquez Ortega. Mr. Edwin Ernesto Isubio Porquillo. Our love, Miss Leticia Isubio Rosas. Mr. Andre Jerlin Garcia. Our Southern Belle, Miss Ayana Brashia Gary. Mr. Abel Habtoum Gabri Michael. One of our premier athletes, Mr. Sean Ducey Getson Recordstetter for Digital Harbor High School. And we acknowledge Coach Bach. Thank you, Coach Bach. And he broke the school record, in case you didn't know. Not to be outdone, Mr. Freddie Jonathan Giron. Mr. Jermaine Tony Glover. Nemesi Damari Gomez Perez. A true overcomer, perseverer, and a graduate, Miss Chantrice Tamika Granger. Miss Maya Green.
Troublemaker, look at him.
Miss Kaylee Georgina Gueva Escobar.
Very proud of you.
Estenia Maori Gutierrez Guzman. A fighter for what is right, Miss Gabrielle Angel Elise Hankey. Advocate. Christian Leo Antonio Harrington. Shabria Monet Hart. Malik Samuel Haynes. One who stands for what is right and who ran the entire race. I'm proud of you. Mr. Donnell Jamal Heidelberger Jr. Brian Jose Hernandez. What, Brian? Good. Miss Nakira Hicks. Nakira Hicks. I say woman.
Yeah, right. You better not. I apologize. Congratulations.
Miss Alexis Dolores Holmes. I called it out, y'all. I said it and I said it again. Alexis Twiggy. Alexander Hernandez Serrano. Antoine Leonard Hopkins Jr. Not to be dissuaded by challenging times, she stands today, Miss Mariah Janae Horsey.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you.
Mr. Karan Demetrius Horton. With honors. Mr. Isaiah Howard. Wait a minute, stop for a second. Y'all check him out. That's how you earn your bling blings. And then we say again, thank you, Coach Bach. Miss Nicole Alicia Hoyle.
Congratulations. Very proud of you.
Miss Alicia Nicole Hunt. Danny Antonio Hertate Mariquin. Danny. Alfred Brandy Jacobs Jr. What? Darian Malik Johnson. Mariah Paige Johnson.
Proud of you, baby. Proud of you. Proud of you.
Mr. Brian Marcus Johnson Jr.
Uh-oh. Proud of you.
Miss Taya Larisha Jones. Miss Victoria Ayana Jones. Mr. Jalen Terrell Khalil Kennedy. Watch out, world. Mr. Daywan Linnell Knight. What you got, Mr. Knight? All right. Mr. Devontae Chavez Knox. Mr. Marlo Morel Lawrence. No more late night texts. Whew. Miss Nakira Betty Lynn Lee. Lovely. My honor to present Mr. Andres Leon Mendoza. Miss Peace Love Lewis. Mr. Dakota Knight Locklear Arnold. Miss Peace, again, Love, can't get enough of that, Lewis. All right. Another one of who was impacted by Coach Bach, Mr. Marcus Taiwan Lomax, runner. Mr. Gabriel Jamal Lucky. And Miss T. It's you. Miss Tayana Sarah Mackey. Erica Tatiana Mancia Orana. Aji Soke Mbake Mar. I think she's walking in. Jocelyn Andrea Martinez. Z for Zulika Martinez. David, Mr. David Marquise Maxwell. Never say never. Never say never. Mr. Jamal Hakeem Zachary McAllister. One step. Mr. Keith Dion McCormick. Mr. Edgar Mendez Rodriguez.
Well, I'm supposed to keep going. I'm sorry.
Just keep going.
Proud of you. Yeah, right. I'm not trouble no more.
Miss Catherine Julissa Molina Castillo. Mr. Howard Alexander Molina Lara. Doing great things. It is my honor to present Mr. Dominic Ayubu Mtembizi. And indeed, this is next Miss Grace Marielle Nakumbanji. I butchered that. I apologize. Gakumanji. Am I saying it correctly? Thank you. Mr. Jason Noel Ocho Galdamez. Woo. With the blessing of her grandmother, Miss Deasia Alondra Parker. Deasia Alonda Parker. Taisha Molly P.A.
I love you too.
Yeah, that's for your grandmama. Lord, here we go.
We got you.
Troyante Lamont Pendleton. Not forgetting that big things come in small packages. Miss Montserrat Perez Aguilar. Madei, Zuri, Sadeh, Panita, Alveos. Mr. Pedro Cesar Polanco. Cesar. Mr. Edwin Marcelo Ponce Pina. Our moral barometer. We're going to pray for Miss Ginger as we present Mr. Caleb Jathan Prince. Okay.
Back and see us, Caleb. Don't forget about us, bro. I won't.
Kevin Daniel Ramos Diaz. Mr. Ricardo Adrian Reynoso. Ladies and gentlemen, keep this name in mind for the next top chef, Mr. Deshaun Antoine Richards. Miss Jacqueline Gisela Rivas Ramos. Beautiful. Mr. Edwin Rivera Camilo. Mr. Malik Shaquem Robertson. Miss Alma Consuelo Rodriguez. Eileen Ibeth Roque Martinez. Ayana Dushan Roy. My love, Edith Marcela Salgado Hernandez. Miss Daimi Aurelia Salgado Tercios. Did I say Daimi or Demi? Is it Daimi? Daimi. I apologize. Miss Luz Adela Serrano Guardado. Tanaya Lachey Shelton. Mr. Tyreek Rick Simon. No more holes to run.
Shout out to Miss Go Lightly and Miss Swinton Buck, because I'm out.
Miss Stasha Anna Sitterly. Danaya Janae Smith. They love you, Janae. Mr. Kevin Odell Stern. A team player, team member, Miss Najee Jashawn Tate. Another son from another mother, Mr. Chase Azariah Chase Taylor. Mr. Savion Mackay Thomas. Miss Corey Raylyn Triplet.
Congratulations, I'm so proud of you. Your parents are going crazy up there.
Beautiful here, son. Mr. Christopher Borian Vargas Sanchez. Miss Kelly Jasmine Velasquez Gomez. One of my favorite people of the one of the three Monsees, Miss Perla Montserrat Velasquez Rodriguez. We're not going to do that. Miss, who will always know the meaning of her name, Miss Shekai Nabria Walston. No summer school. Wait. I need to get your thank you. You're welcome, my love. Miss Takira Kiana Washington. Mr. Antoine Glenn Watford Jr. Miss Dominique Anaya Watson. Mr. Damon Antoine White. Miss Maye Whitlock. Mr. Dawan Dontrell Williams. Okay. No tears, no tears. Miss Jamia Quanisha Williams. Oh, stop shaking. You will. Mr. Kelvin Jamal Williams. Mr. Landis Dominique Wilson. Miss Miracle Treasure Wilson. Mr. Bobby Dean Wisner. Mr. Marquise Marvon Wright. Mr. Jordan Dimitri Yarber. And hailing from the African continent, we salute Miss Aji Mar. Graduates, congratulations. It was our honor.
All right, class of 2021. Are you ready for the last step? Don't throw your cap yet. Put it back on, Darian. I see you. All right, hold on. Everyone grab your tassel. Grab your tassel. Grab your tassel. Go ahead. Turn it to the other side. Congratulations, you are high school graduates. Guys, go back to your seats. Once you grab your hat, please. Go back to your seats once you grab your hat. You need to process out. No, sit down, Alfred. Come on. You're holding us up. I'm getting sunburn. All right, guys, go ahead. Stand up. Wait, and please follow Mr. Smith and Mr. Laird.
wanna lay in bed and not do this. Hold on to my mind before I lose it. Bill collector calling.